Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello my dear students. How are you all? Hope all is well. By the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. Welcome to today's biology online class. Before starting my today's lecture, I would like to introduce myself. I am Shabrin Shupriti, lecturer, Department of Biology. Today, I am going to discuss some knowledge-based question and understanding question from chapter 5. Okay students, let's get started. Students, today I am going to discuss 10 knowledge-based questions from chapter 5. Let's see the first question. First one is, what is chlorosis? Chlorosis is a nitrogen deficiency disease that present in plants. The formation of chlorophyll is inhibited if the deficiency of nitrogen happens to a plant. Leaves turn yellow. This is called chlorosis. Our second question is, what is xerophthalmia? Xerophthalmia is a deficiency, vitamin A deficiency disease when the sensory rod cell of eyes gets damaged or are damaged due to the deficiency of vitamin A is called xerophthalmia. Okay, xerophthalmia is related with night blindness. Number 3, what is basic metabolic energy? At the time of taking rest, our external organs like hand, legs do not work, but in our respiration, heartbeat works as usual. So consumption of energy still goes on. This energy is called basic metabolic energy. Our fourth question is, how many calories are available from 1 gram of carbon? This question we can say that another way, how many calories are available from 1 gram of protein. Okay, but our today's question is, how many calories are available from 1 gram of carbon? 4 grams of energy is available from 1 gram carbon. Our fifth question is, what is BMI? The full form of BMI is body mass index. BMI indicates the relation between the length and deposition of the fat of a person of particular age for healthy living and maintaining good health. If we know the height and weight of a man, we can know easily the BMI of this man. Our sixth question, what is anemia? Anemia is a condition of the body when the concentration of hemoglobin in the blood decreases more than normal with age and gender. That means anemia is a disease that is related with the percentage of hemoglobin. Our seventh understanding knowledge-based question is, what is ideal food pyramid? The imaginary pyramid is the ideal food pyramid that is formed by arranging vegetables, fruits, meats and fats on regular basis, considering the quantitative aspects by keeping the amount of carbon in the diet the highest. That means ideal food pyramid means how many quantities of food element are necessary for our body. Our eighth question is, what is roughage? Roughage is mainly composed of cellulose and lignin in the cell wall, which is found in the outer covering of grains, vegetables, husks, seeds, etc. And roughage is also very important element for our normal growth. What is mixed protein? Our ninth question. One or more plants' protein are called mixed protein together. Okay, that means mixed protein can be plant protein and animal protein in mixed, that is called maybe mixed protein. our last question, what is the main element of chlorophyll? Magnesium and nitrogen is the main element of chlorophyll. And we all know that chlorophyll is important part of a plant because the presence of chlorophyll photosphorylation is occurs. Students, let's see the understanding question from chapter 5. Our first question, what is meant by essential element? All these essential elements is very important for the normal growth of any plants. And let's see the what is essential elements. First of all, we have to know what is mineral nutrition. The nutrition which a plant receives from soil is called mineral nutrition. About 60 inorganic nutritional elements have been identified in plants. Only 16 nutrient elements from 60 are very essential for the normal growth of plants. These 16 nutrient elements are collectively called essential elements because they are required for the normal growth, physiological activities and reproduction of all types of plants. Essential elements are two types, macronutrient or macro element and micronutrient and micro elements. Macronutrient or macro element, the nutrient elements which are consumed by plants in large quantities for their normal growth are called macronutrient. And the example of macronutrients are nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, calcium, magnesium, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, sulfur, and that means 9 macronutrients are essential for plants. Micronutrient, the elements which are taken in very small quantities required for the normal growth of plants are called micronutrients or microelement, such as zinc, manganese, iron, molybdenum, boron, copper and chlorine. Our second understanding question is, write the functions of roughage. We all know that what is roughage. In knowledge based question we discussed that what is roughage and define this. Now let's see the functions of roughage. First of all, we can tell that roughage absorbs water. Roughage increases the amount of feces space, helps to eliminate stools. Roughage enriched food absorb the harmful products from the intestine. Roughage reduces of cancer to some extent. Roughage has a role to reduce obesity, the tendency of fat deposition and hungriness. Our third understanding question is about classification of carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is the main source of energy and is very important element for our body's growth. So it is composed of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Mark this line, what that is. The carbohydrate composed of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Carbohydrates stores, deposits in root, stem, flower and seeds. Now let's see the classification of carbohydrates. There are 3 types of carbohydrates: monosaccharide, disaccharide and polysaccharide. Monosaccharide is composed of one molecule of glucose and the example of monosaccharide is glucose. We can get monosaccharide from honey and fruit juice. Second one is disaccharide. Disaccharide is composed of 2 molecules of glucose. The example of disaccharide is sucrose, lactose, etc. And we can get disaccharide from sugar and milk. Last one is polysaccharide. Polysaccharide is composed of many molecules of glucose and example of polysaccharides are carbohydrate, glycogen, etc. We can get polysaccharide from rice, wheat, green leaf, vegetables. That means the sources of polysaccharides are rice, wheat, green leaf and vegetables. Our fourth understanding question, what is meant by food life? In a word, we can say that vitamin is the food life. Very minute amount of vitamins is needed for health, even that its importance is unbounded. to grow and to remain healthy, vitamin is absolutely necessary. Balanced diet contains different types of ingredients, so sufficient vitamins can be obtained from balanced diet. And this vitamin, there are many kinds of vitamin, water soluble vitamin, fat soluble vitamin. We can see next. Absence of vitamins in regular diet many prolong or may cause long vitamin deficiency disease. Afterwards, it may cause harmful effect on the body, even death. So vitamins are very important. Vitamin are two types: fat soluble vitamin and water soluble vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. All these are fat soluble vitamin. Number 2, water soluble vitamins. Vitamin B complex and vitamin C are soluble in water. So water soluble vitamins are vitamin B complex and vitamin C. Now let's see our last understanding question, number 5. What do you mean by toxic goiter? Goiter is the disease of thyroid gland. It causes goiter in food when thyroid gland abnormally enlarges due to the deficiency of iodine. That means goiter, toxic goiter or goiter is a iodine deficiency disease. The place away from the sea, hilly areas, soil contains less iodine, so the children of this area suffer from this disease. Goiter is two types: simple goiter and toxic goiter. Toxic goiter means the cause of this disease is over-secretion of thyroxine. The symptom of this toxic goiter is increase of heartbeat, palpitation, increase of hunger and excessive sweating. By taking radioactive iodine, according to doctor's advice, the growth of the gland can be resisted or blocked. Taking iodine-enriched food, example seaweed, sea fish, etc. In this way, we can get relief from this iodine deficiency disease, toxic goiter. Okay, that was our today's lecture, and now I'm going to tell you what is your next SW. Let's see our next day's SW. You all must submit this SW in your subject to your subject teacher and practice all these questions attentively and be safe and be healthy. Now see the next day's SW. Your next day's SW is in the absence. Our first question is the absence of which the stem is rough. Second question is what is IMFS. Third question is what is the percentage of nitrogen in protein. Fourth question is what is goiter, and fifth question is what is rickets. And understanding questions are, first one is write the function of mineral salts. Number 2, what is meant by NPK, and number 3 is write down the symptom of iron deficiency in plants. Okay, that was our biology class. Be safe and be healthy. See you again. Goodbye.